tell them your name was.
Exactly my question. Thank you.
Originally, when I had called, they had asked me to spell my name repeatedly, you know, and I didn't want to. The original name was Slung Poo with an F,
Right.
like a monkey flings poo, you know.
That's
And I spelled it for them like 5-6 times, you know, and they still got it wrong. But you know, Slung Poo nonetheless is it's comical, you know.
That's fantastic. No, so you went live with them, and you did this with your drunk buddies, or what are you, like 19?
No, I'm 35, bud. 35, bored, just a little time on my hands, you know.
I've been doing this. I've probably been doing this in the Slung Poo family for 10 years, Mr. Conway.
You know, I don't know if you know this, Mr. Pooh, but these are the same two people that screwed us in the Huntington Beach parade, where they said, you know, we promoted them for 4 days, saying, hey, we're going to watch Channel 7, we're going to be in the parade. And all of a sudden, the KFI flow comes up, and they quickly go to commercial. Like they quickly got Slung Poo off the air, and they went right to a commercial break. So I really love this.
I guess what goes around comes around, right, fellas?
Yeah, I guess so.
Slung, it's Aaron Bender in the newsroom. If you don't mind, can I use this clip with ABC7 for my students at Cal State Northridge learning what not to do with journalism?
You most definitely can, but you know, I did it just to create a little bit of lightness in the situation.
Exactly right.
You know, the world needs a little bit more comedy, needs a little laughter.
Well, and Slung, it has to be gratifying for you that you'll be memorialized in this way by Professor Bender for many generations to come. Yeah.
Well, I am honored, sir. I am honored.
Slung, do you have a history of this? Have you done it before?
No, this was the first time. We were sitting around, fellas, and one of the guys dared me to do it, and we just hopped online, pulled the number up, called them, and they couldn't believe that I did it. They said, you don't got the guts to do it, and well, push come to shove, I had to show them what's up, you know.
That is amazing. Now, are you a Howard Stern fan?
I am, and that's kind of where I, got some of the ideas. I've heard a lot of the prank calls that they've made, you know, and just laughter, you know.
Yeah, well, what was great about the call, and Mark pointed this out, that even after, you said somebody took a big dump, and she said, oh, are you sure about 100%? He said, no, it's a fake phone call. And then she said, well, try to get him back.
She was defaulting to like anchor speak at that point. Well, we lost the call. We'll try to get him back. It was just like something to say. But it was, she was getting a standing 8 count at that point.
This is going to be, I think, as big or bigger than the Sam Rubin screw up over there at KTLA. Or the We Too Low, or
I think it's on par with We Too Low. I think it is. But what's nice is this one was ad-libbed, so maybe it's like 1 degree above.
Because it's a degree of difficulty.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, very good point, Aaron.
And about how long did you expect to be on? Because you're on the air for about 90 seconds before they realized what was going on.
I had no clue. I told the guys to whip their cell phones out and record the TV. I said, I think I'm actually going to make it, So I left the room so that I wouldn't start laughing because I get the giggles. So I literally walked outside, and had to calm myself, take composure, like an actor, and just, damn, I nailed it,
And Slung, without telling us the company you work for, what do you do for a living?
I'm a fireman.
Is that right?
I love that. And you know what? I hope that that's not. I hope that that's not true. Nothing should be true about this call,
right?
Except that it's really you. Yeah.
Right.
All right.